I apply the deep conditioner into 4 sections, and if there's anything you take away from this video, this is my secret sauce. It's only rubbed twice.
Ooh, this is so pretty. So Judy's hair is freshly washed and blown out, and as you can see, she has a lot of hair. And this is how it looks when it's blown out. Last time you guys saw it when it was curly. Tonight I'm going to be doing some hair play while we talk about Judy's hair care routine and some tips that she has for you guys. So I have this little comb that I'm going to use to comb through her hair. So Judy, what do you usually do to your hair before you take a shower?
I find it best to do a hair mask. You can either buy this from a store or you can make it yourself. You probably have the ingredients in your fridge. I like to make it myself because I know exactly what's going in it. My favorite hair mask to do is using 1 whole avocado, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and 1 tablespoon of black castor oil. Usually I'll split my hair into 4 sections, and I will wet each section with a water bottle, and I will apply my hair mask. You can also use an aloe vera plant and apply that directly to your scalp and ends.
What are the benefits of the hair mask that you make?
It really helps prep your hair to be washed. Usually just going straight into the shower, you'll find a lot of tangles. This helps you to detangle it before.
So do you have any challenges detangling your hair considering the amount and the length?
You know, I used to, but with trial and error I really found that finger detangling after you've applied conditioner is super important before you even put a comb through your hair.
Okay.
The first thing I do when I get in the shower is I take a couple of minutes to really focus on completely saturating my hair, because water is a natural moisturizer and your hair really craves water.
That's true.
Next, I think it's important to shampoo twice, especially because I have low porosity hair. I find that the first shampoo doesn't penetrate deeply, what it does is it gets rid of the dirt and oil, and after you rinse and repeat, the second shampoo lathers really well and cleans the rest of your hair. I also have a scalp massager that I will use.
Ooh, we love a good scalp massager.
It helps to break up any buildup and dirt. This is super helpful to me because I use styling gel all the time. Next, I'll deep condition. You can use your favorite deep conditioner and leave it on for a minimum of 30 minutes. I know this sounds like a long time, but what I tend to do is apply it first, put on my shower cap. I apply the deep conditioner into 4 sections, and if there's anything you take away from this video, this is my secret sauce. It is finger detangling each section before you put a comb through your hair. This is super important, even if you have the Denman brush or those flexi combs. Nothing is as gentle as your fingers. Very important note, you guys. Detangling should not hurt. Your scalp should never be sore or tender after you've detangled. It took me years to realize this.
Me too. I used to just get so frustrated and just start combing through as fast as I can, especially because I got tired of dealing with so much hair. But if you want to keep it, you want to be gentle.
This is super common. People tend to just rip through it and be violent just to get it done as quickly as possible. But I promise you, if you just have the patience and really take the time to be gentle, always starting from the ends to the roots. Another tip I can share with you guys that I do when I'm in the shower is I always keep a pair of scissors with me. You might be asking why. I never ever rip out knots. I never pull on knots. It should be super tension free whenever you are styling, in the shower, whatever the case may be. But worst case scenario, I haven't had this happen in a while, ever since I started finger detangling, but every blue moon, if I do get a knot that I absolutely cannot get out, I will just take my handy dandy scissors and snip it as close as I can to the knot. Most knots come out as soon as you apply conditioner. Most of the time your hair just needs some slip and the knots tend to fall right out.
And just to confirm, what is your hair type again?
I believe it's a mixture between 3C and 4A.
Okay.
I know a lot of people say it's not 4A, but I stretch my hair, and that's probably why it looks looser than it actually is. If I didn't stretch it and I just let the shrinkage be shrinkage, it would be up to my ears.
Sometimes it's hard to tell, but at the end of the day, as long as you know what type of hair that you're working with, you don't have to I guess, adhere to any specific hair type.
Right.
Just the general idea of what your hair type is.
My hair type is curly. That's it. To finish off in the shower, sometimes I will do a rice water rinse that I let ferment for at least 24 hours. Feel free to look up the benefits of doing a rice water rinse. There are so many, not just for your hair, but for your skin as well.
I've always wanted to try the rice water rinse, but I don't know, I just never did.
I should mention about the rice water rinse. Please look up how to use it because I believe you're only allowed to use it once a month. It may cause protein overload, so please read the details before you try.
What happens if you have like too much protein in your hair?
If your hair does not need protein and you have reached the point of protein overload, your hair will get brittle and it'll actually break off.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, too much of something is not good, whether it's too much conditioner. People tend to overload their hair with conditioner, thinking they're extra moisturizing.
That's me. Okay, so you've just finished your shower routine. What do you do after?
The first thing I do is wrap my hair in a microfiber towel. These are really good for your hair. They cause no breakage. They don't pull on any of the strands as typical towels tend to do. I've also read that you can use a t-shirt.
That's what I do. I used to use like regular towels and noticed, at least when my hair was loose natural, I noticed that it would tug on my hair.
Right.
So I started using t-shirts, and like I still use t-shirts to this day because no matter what your hair looks like, unless you're bald, you don't want any tugging or breakage from the towel.
Correct. Mine has a handy dandy clip that I could just wrap up and put back.
Oh, that's convenient. I get quite a few comments from people asking how to properly moisturize your hair and how to retain the moisture. Do you have any tips or anything that you do to your hair for moisture?
So after I take my hair out of the towel, I'll usually go in with my favorite scalp oil. I have two that I'm using right now, but my favorite so far is the Mael, I believe it's rosemary and mint. It makes my scalp feel tingly after I apply it, so it makes me feel like, I don't know, it's
refreshed.
Activating, yeah, like the growth.
Very refreshing and stimulating.
Yes, it makes me feel clean, like it's a nice...
Like peppermint. Well,
right.
You did say mint.
Yeah. And then I also will go in with argan oil, warm it up in my hands, and just apply that to the from mid to ends of my hair. And argan oil is not oily at all, which is why I love it. It's very lightweight, but does so much for you. Also, guys, I've been taking hair and nail gummies. I can't say for sure if I've seen results or not because I've been so on and off with it. They say it takes 3 months of consecutive consumption to see results, but I keep stopping after 1 month. However, my nails do grow super fast, so I can only imagine what my hair is doing without me noticing.
That's very true. Usually when it's already long, it's hard to see the growth, I guess, until after a while and you're like, oh snap.
Yeah, I never know unless I straighten it, and that's like once a year.
Why do you straighten your hair so rarely?
You know, I've had pretty bad experiences with trying to get my curl pattern back when it does get straightened. I think that's because I've been going to the wrong salons, and salons that don't specialize in curly hair. But I just got a new heat protectant, and I think that played a huge factor in it as well. I've only used it once other than today for the blowout, and my curls were completely retained, so
So it seems like you take really good care of your hair, and it shows. I think it's really important to remember that the health of your hair is a lot more important than the length, and to just be patient and gentle with your hair, and you'll see the results that you want to see. Everybody's hair grows at different speeds, so just don't compare. A lot of us really want long hair. I personally can't wait until my hair gets longer, but I'm being patient and making sure I have a good routine. So Judy, do you have any final tips about hair similar to yours, or just hair in general?
absolutely. Just hair in general. Remember to do your research. Different things work for different people, and no matter how many people are telling you that one thing works, it may not work for you. The best thing to do is trial and error. I did not discover what worked for my hair or how to even do my hair the majority of my life. So there are resources and tools out there to help you, and videos like this. So just be patient and try new things.
Thank you so much, Judy, for coming back to the channel and sharing your routine with us. It was highly requested, and we appreciate you so much.
Of course, I always have fun at Gentle Sunset.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a like. It really helps me to know if you guys like the content that I put out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a good night.